make a statement there.
Hey, you know what? I thought tonight's game, it was nice to get a goal early and get off to a lead. And then I thought they started to make a little bit of a push. Slowed the game down a little bit, and I thought that benefited the pace of the game, benefited them in that standpoint, and they were making some pushes, especially through the back half of the first period. And then I thought we had a really good second period. Started to make better decisions, getting pucks in deep behind defensemen, and then having some in zone time. I thought our power play was good, and that gave us an opportunity to get a lead. And from that point on, I thought we managed the game well.
What was the biggest difference in the second period? As far as not letting them kind of dictate that defensive pace that they were at. What did you guys do differently, or what did you feel like was the big difference?
When we started the second period, I'm not sure we did a great job of they're really good through the neutral zone, and once I thought we started getting pucks behind their defensemen. And being able to play with a little bit of pace and get pressure on their defensemen, it just allowed us to pick the speed of the game up. And then we had a couple of guys make some plays. But for the most part, I thought we were smarter with the puck through the neutral zone and not creating their offense by turning it over.
Mike, I know you don't really talk about individual stuff all that much, but the goal by C.J. Cease, how did he even get that in there? The window that he had to have been really small from a bad angle. And CJ seems to be a guy who not only is he elevating his game, but he plays bigger than he is. I mean, he's listed as being about 6 foot, but when he's on the ice, he looks like he's a lot bigger than that. What about CJ's game? And then talk about the goal specifically, about how we're really seeing probably CJ really peak at the right time now offensively.
He's done a good job at developing his body. He's 190 pounds plus, and I know it might be a word that is used too often, but he is heavy. He's hard to knock off a puck, and I think you were with us last weekend, the goal that he scored against Huntsville in tight. He's playing with a lot of poise when he has it, confidence, and that was a great goal, unbelievable patience, and then understanding where he's at and where to put it. And so happy for him because he's put an awful lot of work into it. And again, he's playing a real honest game, and he's not getting a lot of points. The points that he is getting are very important ones. When he scores, they're big goals. He's doing a lot of things real well right now.
Can you just talk a little bit about Jake Jaremko? It just seems to be the consistency he's shown, and I guess maybe Mark Michaelis showed this last year as a freshman, but to maintain kind of that consistency throughout a freshman season and have a game like this tonight, how's he been able to do that?
I think he's pretty humble. He comes to work every day. Jake doesn't change whether it's his effort, his attitude, whether it's Monday, Tuesday, Friday, Saturday. I think he's got a real passion for the game. He loves to play hockey. I don't think it hurts that he's got his lifelong buddy sitting next to him on the left side. I really do. I think he wants to get better every day. And when you have those guys and they're honest players, where they'll come back and play from your end and play as hard in your end as they will in the other, those are fun guys to be around. You like seeing him at the rink. He's a good guy. He's a great teammate. And I think he's just going to continue to get better because he's got an honesty to his game, but is also a very humble guy.
You didn't clinch anything specifically tonight, but to get back into first place, is that meaningful?
Sure it is at this time. We can only control the things that we can control, and tonight was important to try and, get back into first place. It just gives us an opportunity for tomorrow. We're going to still we have to keep getting better. There's other teams that are progressing and they're getting better, and that's something that we've got to do. I like the second period out of us tonight. I liked how we managed the game in the third, but that all gets wiped away and you go right back to the basement and start working again tomorrow.
Okay, last question, Mike. points from the back end tonight. Connor Mackey opens scoring with a goal, and Daniel Brickley does what he does with. We've seen him do that time and time again, where he can score from almost anywhere on the ice. And he gets another one when he stepped up and fired one in from the slot. But you got a freshman get a goal, and then Daniel Brickley continuing to be consistently one of the top scoring defensemen in the country.
Daniel was good tonight. I thought, maybe a little early for some things, but once he settled in, I thought he played with a lot of poise. And that length and the confidence that he's playing with right now, it kind of calms our whole blue line. And again, Connor Mackey's not playing like a freshman, right? From day one when we started out, St. Cloud was, I'm going to say his first game, but was okay. I thought he was very good out at BU, and his game just continues to get better. A guy that doesn't show up on the score sheet a lot, but I think has been rock solid. Really, two guys for us, Hukinson and Zamolik. They're hard to play against. They play a lot of minutes for us. They do a lot of the ditch digging, killing penalties, blocking shots, defending, getting us out of our end with possession. If our defensive core plays well, we're going to have a good opportunity.
All right, thanks, Mike. Good luck tomorrow night.
Thank you.